Hello Pisces, this is Sage and it's time for your reading. But boy, are we feeling pretty heavy, yeah? Okay. I'm feeling pretty heavy, but I was also watching Saaailoor Moooooonn. Unfortunately, I don't have any Saaailoor Moooooonn thingies to bring up here for this reading. So I have something from Kakata Sakura. Because that's what I actually grew up with. I just watched Saaailoor Moooooonn recently. I felt like I needed to in order to connect with you also, Pisces. Yes, Pisces. I'm just getting a lot of heavy childhood stuff. I'm getting this feeling of like wanting to reclaim something from the past that you might have lost. Jesus Christ, this is heavy. Okay. So what is it? So what is it, Pisces, that used to shine so bright in you when you were a kid that you're missing right now? What is it? The create. Interesting. You used to just create anything. You used to make up stories. You used to live in your head. Now you worry. You used to live whole realities in your head, but now you just use your beautiful brain to worry. And this is what we want back, you know. I've laid out smoky quartz and 2 apophyllite stones just to help with all of this, right? And I don't have, like I said, I don't have any Saaailoor Moooooonn stuff, but I do want to know, you know, yes, you're a creative soul, but what Saaailoor would you be? Mercury. Interesting. Um, but no, I want to pick it up again and I want to do it right. Okay, just excuse me, it's just a white little blanket. Which one is Pisces? Which one is Pisces? Oh, Jupiter! What, you thought you'd get Neptune? Your Jupiterian energy. You know, it's not about I'm not trying to mix up your signs or tell you, you know, anything really. I thought it was just fun. So yeah, there's a bit of Jupiterian creativity in you. There's a bit of, look at that. There's Jupiterian levels of creativity in you. You know that once you unlock yourself, liberate your inner child, that's really the true source of creativity in you. There's no limit to what you can create, you know. Yeah. You can create worlds. You know, Jupiter is such an expansive planet. If you've seen the show Sailor Moon, you remember Sailor Jupiter. She's like the tallest girl. Um, she is also the strongest. She is also the girliest. Yeah, she's like good at everything. She has like such a magnanimous personality, right? So that's you. That's the kind of Sailor Moon you are. I mean, you are Sailor Jupiter, um, a warrior of love and creativity. I don't exactly remember what Sailor Jupiter actually stood for. Maybe courage or something like that, but this is close. Okay, so let's see what else. So, my angels and ancestors deck also came up for you. So, let's see. So, yeah. So, we know that you're on this journey. Oh, the hunter is right at the bottom. We know that you're on this journey, right, Pisces, to sort of uncover this vast creative potential in you, you know. But this part of you got cut away. This part of you needs to be revived. You know, it's a whole journey to get back to those levels of creativity and carefreeness, you know. Sailor Jupiter! Sorry, I had to lighten things up. So you know what? This is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle, and let's just pull up a card for you to sort of help you on this journey, you know, because it is a difficult journey to make. You're already feeling like you're starting out at a low point. Druid holds space. I think here is the perfect place for him to hold space for everything. Okay, hold space, right. And also what came up for you is the Green Witch's Oracle, which I wasn't sure how I was going to use it, but now seeing as the Droid has come up for you, I feel like the Droid would totally vibe with the Green Witch's Oracle deck. So let's see. Okay, I was going to say, let's see what the Droid is coming in with. Okay, to help us hold the space or like whatever. He's coming in with a cup of tea. Yeah, to help you calm down, be patient, look at things. He's coming in with a bit of mushrooms. Some mushrooms, um, really to help you break down these problems in your brain, recycle them into new beliefs, you know, recycle old limitations, break them down in your head, and birth new realizations. And then finally we have rosemary. He's coming in with rosemary too. He has a lot. He's packing a lot in his medicine bag. Okay. He's packing quite a lot in his medicine bag. Okay, you know what, Pisces? Let's just imagine because that's what your true strength is, it's in this beautiful, frivolous nonsense. Let's imagine you used to have worlds in your head. Let's imagine, you know, you used to imagine all kinds of things instead of worrying about the future, the past, and the present. So the droid is here, really coming in, Pisces, with a cup of tea. Let's take time together. Let's sit and talk about everything that's on your mind, that's troubling you. Let's let it out. Let's reassess what it is. Let's be patient. Let's take this time. Taking time is now wasting time. I seem to be saying this often in this set of the recordings, the tarot recordings. He's coming in with some mushrooms, really heavy, powerful stuff, huh? Asking you to break down what exists in your brain and recycling it and changing it into new realizations about you and remembering who you are, being faithful and loyal to this side of you. Okay. So this is what he's coming in with. Okay, so what I'm feeling is maybe there's a person out there that will mirror this inner journey that we're doing of like imagining a wise old droid sitting with you, having a cup of tea with you, spiking your tea with a bit of mushroom and rosemary, to help you remember. So maybe someone is going to, in real life, is going to mirror this inner experience that you're creating. But there's something that you need to bring forth too, to meet this healing halfway. Both in your inner journey, peace and grounding. Go out into nature, touch a tree root, put leaves in your hair, whisper to butterflies, listen to the birds, feel the patterns that the sun makes on your skin when it streams through the trees. Soak your feet in water. Let it tickle your toes. Yeah. You gotta meet the droid halfway. You gotta go out into nature, is all it's saying. Honestly, now this is feeling like a real call to like go and meet like a shaman dude who will take you through some mushrooms, help you remember yourself. But take it as it resonates, okay? One thing for sure is you need to go out into nature. You can't just attain enlightenment sitting at home, okay? So that's what we have going on here. And another thing that came out for you, Pisces, is the occult tarot. And so I'm still thinking about Saaailoor Moooooonn, right? And how your Saaailoor Jupiter and we are recovering your we are trying to recover your immense creativity right now. And what it takes is you going out into nature, invite the droid to guide you with tea, mushrooms, and rosemary to help you remember how to be true to yourself, how to be loyal to yourself, how to never ever fail your inner child again. So we've got an elder guiding you, we've got a mission in place. But the Sailor Moon series is also like all about these boyfriends, you know. Sailor Moon had one boyfriend, like, and Venus, Jupiter, everyone had their own. I think Jupiter's boyfriend was Kunzite. I think so. I'm not so sure, but like, you might want to pick up that crystal. You know, Earth is a good energy. Like, minerals of Earth is also a good energy. You know, stones also make sense. um, yeah, and so the occult tarot kind of is giving the feel of like a boyfriend, but I'm not so sure what this is about, you know, because I've never seen this deck as boyfriend material, because it's just a book, it's just a deck full of demons, really, you know. But then again, in the Sailor Moon series, I don't know why I'm referring to that so much, but like in that series, right? Um, there was also like all of their lovers were at one point or another controlled by Queen Beryl, you know, and she was controlled by Queen Metallica. So, Crossell teaches geometry, liberal sciences, makes great noises, and warms water. So weird. Okay, I don't know why that came up, but let's see. I didn't ask for any questions, so I'm gonna ignore that. If it resonates to any of you, then it resonates, you know. But yeah, so I had a feeling that although these are demons, they're going to show you something about love. Don't ask me what sense it makes. See, another just popped out. Reconciles friends, tells of the past, present, future, gives dignities and honors. Okay, fine. Let's just do this. I don't know what sense it makes, but I'll just pick out one for each thing here. Okay, so I've laid out the cards, and now let's begin, Pisces. Deep breath in, and deep breath out. Deep breath in, and deep breath out. Pisces, wake up, Pisces. You're Sailor Jupiter, and you have a mission to uncover your vast creative potential. That's what you're going to do in this life. You are going to create lots and lots of things. You are going to create at a grand, large scale. But we gotta stop living in the moon, Pisces. Let's come back down to earth. Come down to earth, Pisces. Your person is here on earth. It's not stuck in the moon. We need to go to the earth. We need to experience the leaves and the flowers and the butterflies, the roots, the water, the stones, the sunshine, the wind, the rain. We gotta feel it all. And we've gotta meet this man. He is skilled, he is proficient, he is pretty knowledgeable, he keeps wanting to learn more. He's pretty wise, pretty intellectual, and you like it. He's been wounded before, protecting what's important to him, and he knows to keep his wild side leashed. He'll never hurt you. But we gotta go down to earth to meet him. But first, before we even meet the one for you, we've got to meet the droid. Because the one for you might liberate you and make you feel so good. But you need to boost your energy and learn a few things from a few other people first. Okay, so this is like boyfriend 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one is your dude, you know. Sorry, I'm just like, yeah, I'm in Sailor Moon mode. So here we are, Pisces on Earth. Go to a space that feels holy. We have to meet the droid. The droid is the one who can send us to meet all of these different lovers that will prepare you for the one. You know? Now your first visit to the droid, he gives you a cup of tea. Tells you to be patient, to reassess everything. You take a sip of that tea and you're transported. You meet a man that kind of reminds you of a snake. He gives, your relationship with him is often very mental. You know, maybe it's long distance, maybe it all happens on text. But things make sense when you talk to him. Things square up when he untangles them for you. Past, present, and future make sense. Your realization leads you to make your realizations with him, your realizations with Botis help you sort of help you reconcile with your friends and foes, and your friends and foes strengthen you. Your past, your present, your future, it all strengthens you. It all reaffirms the core of who you are. And once that's done, you're done with Botis, okay? Botis doesn't need to hang around forever unless he's like really cute or something, okay? Once you've had your fun with Botis, go visit the droid again. Spend time in the earthy space again. Maybe it's a different place that you go to. Go to this different place on Earth and meet the droid again. This time, he's going to give you some mushrooms. Oh yes, he is. when you take these mushrooms, the guy that you're going to meet is gonna be hella charming, very reverent. He's someone who makes illusions feel real. He helps you be selfish, which is just putting yourself first after such a long time. He helps you take care of your health and your finance. And he gives you the space to connect safely with the divine. you know. And once you get a chance to do all of that, once you gain your footing in the world because of lovely Baphomet, you can go out into nature, into the earth again. Meet the droid. He's such a good matchmaker. This time he's going to give you rosemary. And the smoke will fill the air and it'll transport you to Shax. Shax is emotional. Shax is a lot of things. He is an experience, steals and fetches anything requested, including money and horses, reveals secret things, brings questionable familiars. He is quite the naughty guy. Shax is just, he's like your little minion. He could probably fuck your life, but he won't because he loves you. But yeah, he's the kind that'll bring home pets. He's the kind that knows all of the gossip. He's the kind who, yeah, he's quite a klepto, but he's a klepto for you. Yeah. And he makes you remember that you don't really take things too seriously, You are someone who needs more entertainment in life. You can't stand boredom, You can't stand to sit around and be bored. You want to do something fun. You want to play a prank. You want to be mischievous. And that's what he reminds you of, you know. But once he reminds you of the playful, once he reminds you of how playful, childlike, and silly and messy you can be, Pisces, then it's time to go out into the earth again. And maybe this time the environment looks totally different. And this time you don't meet the droid. Because the matchmaker has done his best to bring you energies that will brighten your light. And now that your light is so bright, Vapula will find you. I know, weird name. That's not really his name in the real world. It's just a very well-to-do, capable guy. He exudes a certain level of mastery, kind of like this guy. These two feel like longer term relationships. These two feel like, blips. Or this one feels more like a short thing, and this one feels more like something that would have happened in the past, or um, yeah, I don't know. So yeah, this time you go back into the earth and there's a whole different space. There's no droid anymore because he's done his job. He's done his job matching you up with botes, helping you um, gain a sense of understanding of yourself and the kind of friends you want in your life. He's done a good job matching you up with performance, so you have the support you need to do what you want with your life, make it how you want to make it. And he's done his best to like hook you up with shacks, make you um, recover that childlike naughtiness. So it's that childlike naughtiness, it's that security, it's really understanding yourself. All of these things together really boost your light, really help you shine your beautiful Saaailoor Jupiter power. And then the next time you go out into the earth, from your moon palace, Saaailoor Jupiter, next time you go out into earth, you're going to find Vapula, the guy for you, the guy who's going to make you feel free, and if he's a guy that can make you feel free, then shackling yourself to him in marriage is not going to feel like shackling yourself to him in marriage. It's going to feel like you're partnering up with someone who can let you be, you. And that's what we have for you, Pisces. It's like a whole strategy to find your creative potential. And it all happens through a series of lovers, ending with the one. So yeah, good luck, Pisces. You're gonna be fine. You just need a better company to get there, You did as much as you could on your own.